So Reading Ahead is a scheme that encourages young people, students to read 6 books and to record their feelings about the books that they read in order to get a certificate. Because it recognises the fact that reading is not easy for everybody, but the more you do, the easier it gets and the more pleasure you get from it. So it's about inspiring people to get started.
I think all the things we can say about reading opening a world to you is perfectly true. They help you to understand things more. They obviously help you in your career. For me, as an author, speaking for myself, I would say the joy of reading is something I'm really conscious of. The way that you can travel to different worlds, the way you can have adventures, the way that you can just lose yourself in a book. It's a complete joy. So I think we can say many things about books and reading, but all of it to me comes down to that one word, which is joy.
Well, there's lots of evidence to show how important reading is as a starting point in life. So, for example, reading for pleasure is a more important indicator of your later success than where you're born or your socioeconomic status. So it's really important to give you that understanding of the world, to give you the vocabulary and the literacy skills, but also to enable you to share stories. So it's a great platform for the rest of your life.
Well, I learned to read as a young child and I fell in love with reading actually. My mum and dad would see me sitting and curled up in a chair and say, put your book down and go and do something more useful, which is quite ironic now, considering that I went on to become an author and, sold quite a few books. So for me, reading really did open the world, and you could say it is my world.
Northamptonshire College is an absolute beacon of best practice in this respect. It really understands the importance of reading for pleasure. It gets it on the agenda for students, whatever course they're doing, and all of the staff, as well as the library staff and the teaching staff, are right behind the message of the importance for reading for pleasure.